Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you on this Sunday? Yep, Sunday. Baby Crone home, so we could just go for it. Well, we did chit chat with the crones yesterday, and we forgot some things. So we figured we'll come back and give you a 5 minute because we want to keep you up to what's going on. Okay, this is about 50 Cent. And, 50 Cent with his documentary with Netflix. We're going to go into that and talk about that. And that Kanye is talking about doing nudities. What do I mean? He's talking about doing X-rated films, nasty stuff. Is that what he's doing? Yes. So we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to do a reading on him. So on another after this, I'll do a video. But Baby Crone, tell us what you know about this 50 Cent and Netflix.
Well, apparently it was a bidding war, and Netflix.
Really?
Yes, and Netflix had won in the bidding war.
Did they say who was in the bidding war?
Let me see if I can find that out. However, it is a multi-part documentary.
That's what I heard. Well, yes, I'm there.
Sounds juicy.
I'm there and I'm talking. I'm there and Baby Crone, we taking notes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know who was in that bidding war. But he said he was going to do it. And nobody took him seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad he's standing up. He must hate Diddy. Good mother.
Yeah, for real. To have a multi-part documentary.
Multi-part. Like, so what is it? Is it based on, is it real, or is it going to be like a movie, or what is he doing?
I cannot find at the moment the other people or other companies that were in the bidding war. But here's a quote saying, "It's okay, guys. We're all making good television. Netflix wins the betting war, but if more victims keep coming out, I'm going to need more episodes." That's what 50 says.
So how many more episodes? How many? He's not saying.
No, he's not saying.
See, I'm glad,
he's
but
encouraging everybody to come out.
Now, what I say to this is that's somebody that's pretty cocky. That's saying I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I've heard Jamie Foxx is in it. I've heard Usher. Oh man,
that's crazy. The name of the documentary is called "Did He Do It?"
Did he do it?
Yes, did he do it? Did he do it? Okay.
Did he do it? Okay. Did he do it? Play on words. Okay, so he got skills. Okay. He is a rapper, right?
Yes.
So what else you have on it? So it was a bidding war, but we don't know who.
No.
And do you know when it's going to start?
No, they're not sure. However, recent articles are saying that there's no release date currently.
Mm-hmm.
However, these are articles from like 4 days ago, so it's like hot off the press that 50 Cent has dropped this bombshell news on us.
I'm on it.
Yes.
I can't wait to see it. I hate to say I'm rushing to see somebody demise.
I wonder if TMZ could have been on that bidding war, because you know how TMZ likes
I think they were.
Because I remember hearing about
I think TMZ said something about it.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. So anyway, we're going to get into it, and it's about Kanye. What do you know about Kanye? And he wants to do X-rated films. I don't know if we talked about it. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to come back and say that's what he wants to do. What do you think about that, Baby Crone?
It's
such a contradiction.
It really is.
But we live in a world, especially in the United States, where everything is up for grabs and everything is about money.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why he's doing it. It doesn't surprise me that he's doing it. I wonder if he want to up the game. I don't understand
he's such as he claims, a genius, and he always does know about the trends and how to find out what's the pulse that the public needs or wants. So I guess this is such a big industry that he's tapping in on it now.
And it goes against what we believe Christianity is. But if you put religion off the table and you put a heart on the table and you put the mind and the reasoning, only he knows and his inner conscience knows, and who around him probably know. I'm learning. I'm not judging what anybody do.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. because Christianity in itself has failed me horrendously. So I'm not going to say, especially with that pastor that snapped his finger. I'm done.
Yes.
Especially with the words we done heard on TD Jakes. Especially when we hear a man dying, he was sick and had sex. I'm done. And meaning all the priests in the world and the nuns and the men and women in the church. I'm done. It's just nowhere is sacred. The only place that is sacred is within myself.
Yes.
Baby Crone not even sacred. I'm not sacred to you either. But the only sacred place is within yourself. And the only person who judges us is ourselves and our higher being.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get into it. Whatever he does, he does. I just say, I want to say wackadoodle Kanye, but he's not wackadoodle. I would say he just does his thing, and that's what he's here to do. He's not harming anybody.
No.
I'm sure, hopefully, if he know what I know, he better get people that are legal, ready, clean, of age, in the right place, and doing the right thing. Because the cameras are everywhere. Even when you're not, there's somebody with a phone. You got to be careful.
You really do.
These days. So as I said, I'm not going to judge, but I'm not into that world. But I don't know what he's going to do with it. And I know people have a problem with it. I'm just not judging. I judge, but I'll judge appearances and judge what I know. But I'm not going to judge what I don't know. In that industry, I don't know. All I can say is good luck to you, Kanye, because it looked like you're going to need it, because it seemed like a lot of your family, and not family, but your close associates are against it. And sometimes those are the voices that we need to listen to, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you're right. We shouldn't be surprised about this, because I think it was just last year. There was some unreleased clip that didn't make it into his 3-part documentary he had on Kanye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a 3-part documentary on Netflix called Yeezus, I think.
Sorry, that I'm thirsty.
It's okay. And apparently there was one clip that didn't make it in there, and I think he was talking to the head of Adidas and maybe some other people on his team, and he just suddenly started talking about porn or X-rated stuff with these employees, and they were kind of uncomfortable with it. And he was trying to show them some stuff. This was last year.
I remember that.
Yeah, so it's
that's what it was about.
Yes. So so
this has been in it for a while.
Yeah, it's not a surprise now that I think about it. That's actually interesting. So really, you guys should not be surprised that Kanye has came up with this idea, because clearly it was not out of nowhere. It's been in the making, apparently. At least that's how Baby Crone sees it. Everything we do is allegedly.
Excuse me. And the way his wife dressed, and it adds up.
It adds up.
I'm not shocked. I mean, I bet you she won't be in those movies though. I bet you she may be there, but she won't be in those movies. And it's money in that business.
Yes, Kanye, I know exactly a good person you should hire. Hire your ex-wife, Kim. She'll be good for that business.
Kim, no. She's trying to hide that. She's trying not to let the world know she been a hoe. She's trying to say, look, I did not screw my way to the top. I did not do it.
Yeah, she's trying to claim that.
I didn't do it. So I think she's really, really trying to prove that about herself. So anyway, those are the two things that we wanted to talk to you about. Is there anything else? I'm going to do a reading on Nikki too, because I know what she went through was horrendous.
Yes,
and I want to know, she was released. I'm curious to how that all went for her. So not that, but I want to know her mental, because how do you do a show in a country that just had you arrested? You don't even know why. And it's allegedly racism. Mm-hmm. How do you go and perform?
Yeah.
Ooh. But those are one of the perks you deal with when you're looking for fame, right?
That's true.
That comes with fame. And with that being said, is there anything else you want to mention?
No.
Anything? anything.
I think that covered everything.
I think it's not. If not, we'll be back tomorrow. If something come on the press, because baby Crone home, so we can come on just about any time and let that news. However, before I go, I know I got a new look. I figured I wouldn't say anything, but you know me, I'll figure it out. I figured out. My hair was looking too bald headed. The light was shining, looked like I just didn't have no hair on my head. And so until my hair can grow out some more and I could stop cutting it, then I will be back to natural again. So anyway, bear with me as I go through my changes. And with that being said, sunflowers.